Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons. Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? My name is Noah, KhronixTCC. Welcome back to another video. Like I said today, welcome back to Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons. So, last time we ended up going and fighting a bunch of cultists that were in the tower that we were entrusted to go find Mordekainen's book of Planescape. But now, our goal, I believe, is to take a rest. Oh. Or maybe not. I don't know. Some enchanted evening. Yeah, it just wants us to sleep. Well, we can't sleep. It's not nighttime.
About last night.
Oh.
Please, do not speak of it.
It's just that, was the experience really that bad? Having your body stolen. I know you were scared.
Don't look at me, bitch.
But those dreams you have and the way you acted when the cultists caught us.
I said not to speak of it. I want no reminder of that. But if you really insist on satisfying your childish, idiotic curiosity, then just know this. Having my soul ripped from my body was the most painful thing that I have ever experienced.
Was it the most
painful,
though?
I did not know that pain could be so complete or overwhelming. Not being able to do anything about it was even worse. Now be silent and go speak with the sage.
Okay, alright, we gotta go talk to Thesserai again. Onward to go speak to Thesserai, I guess. I don't remember how to get there, though. From where we're at least. Oh, well, I guess we can go up this way. Onward. Thesserai. Thesserai, my good friend, the tiefling mage. Ah. I'm stuck. Not for long. Time to play Minecraft, baby. Climbing up buildings that aren't meant to be climbed. Can we not get up that way? Okay, well, I guess we went the wrong way. So we're gonna backtrack. We're gonna go this way. Can I? Thank you. Hooah! Whoa. It's a white. It's a white tiefling. Huh. Interesting. He got real skin pigmentation. Not that demon pigmentation. Okay, well, we're here. Hello, Thesserai. Are you here? You're not here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I just sat in your chair. Excuse me, can you tell me where Thesserai is?
Ah, there you are.
Oh.
Yvaud and I have been working on your conundrum. I have some good news, and I have some bad news.
Alright, well, what's
Let's
the
hear
good news?
the good news.
Well, to begin with, we have found a way to safely separate Vaer's soul from your body and put it back into his own while expelling the parasite that is latched onto him.
And the bad news...
What's the bad news?
The bad news, I'm afraid, is that the artifact you need to put Vaer back into his own body is rather far away, and may not actually be where we think it is.
I see.
You see, while investigating, we encountered two principal problems. Removing and transporting another creature's soul is actually rather simple if you have the appropriate knowledge or equipment. I've done it myself on several occasions.
Have you now?
The problems are that Endandravair's body is already inhabited by a living creature that may have some control over it, and furthermore, we do not know how much damage this creature has inflicted on Vaer's body.
Excuse me,
nor whether
ma'am,
removing the
you're in
parasite
my way.
forcibly would do even more.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. There's a lady that's walking in my way. Now she's in front of you. Oh, it's a drow. I just now realized. Fucking drows.
For all we know, removing the creature would kill Vaer's body, and trying to put his
Too much
soul back
Baldur's
into it
Gate
would
in
be
me.
Well,
Too many people
pointless.
hating on the
They
drow.
simply die as any other creature does when their body expires. I see. To address this, we track down an artifact known as the Rod of Alignment. Its relatively simple, if exceptionally powerful function is to set things back into their natural intended state.
I've heard of the Rod of Alignment. I've never actually had a chance to, like, ever obtain such an item in an actual D&D campaign, but...
It can only do so on a limited scale and needs time to recharge, but it should do the trick.
What's the catch? Yeah, I'm curious.
The catch is that, like I said, we are not absolutely sure about where it is. We just have a very good guess that will at least put you on the artifact's trail.
Will
that
that be
enough?
enough on its own?
Yes, though depending on how powerful the parasite is, you will likely need to weaken the creature before the artifact can extract it. Living things can resist magical effects, but weakening the target will reduce its ability to do so.
So you want me to weaken the parasite that's holding Vaer's soul in my body at the risk of a lot? Yeah, that sounds like, you know, totally acceptable.
The rod was last seen in the possession of Myastan Kimmerin, a morally dubious dragonborn druid.
Ah, great. We have to go talk to a fucking druid. Well, that's gonna be the kicker, well, I tell you.
Without getting into too many details, he was last seen with it in Icewind Dale when going to speak to a storm giant friend of his who lives in the area.
Oh, we're going to Icewind Dale? Oh, what?
There have not been any reports of the artifact since that visit, though Kimmerin has certainly left their mark on various places without it in the intervening time. So we think it may have been left in the storm giant's keeping.
So you want me to go fight a storm giant, is what I'm hearing. Because there's no way that a giant is just gonna be like, here you go, here's the Rod of Alignment. And I also don't speak giant, so you're kind of putting me through the ringer here, Thesserai.
If not, then they may have an idea of where to find it.
Icewind Dale? I know where the fuck Icewind Dale. I know about Icewind Dale. Who's Myastan?
Who is Myastan exactly?
Myastan is his dragonborn clan name. Kimmerin has made a name for himself by protecting wild places and, well, destroying or sabotaging anyone that threatens them in any way.
I see.
He has hurt a good number of people with his rather extreme methods.
I see.
And how are we supposed to get this giant to help us?
Oh, we want to get the giant to help us. Oh, I totally did not realize that's what this conversation was leading toward. You want me to get a giant to help me? Are you crazy? Seriously though, like, I'm curious, like, what makes you think that a giant is gonna be like, we're cool, we're buddies, we're pals?
I don't know. That is for you to figure out.
Of
I'm sure
course
that
it
a
is.
resourceful duo like yourselves can manage.
Alright, well,
Where
Icewind
exactly is Icewind Dale?
It's far to the north, beyond the spine of the World Mountain Range. It's about a 1,200-mile trip from here.
Yeah. 1,200-mile trip. Okay, so I'm curious then. So if this is... That means this village is in the Icewind Dale region. Am I wrong? Or am I going to a completely different region now? And that this city and everything is not a part of Icewind Dale? Because I know Icewind Dale is a frozen fucking land. And it is cold as shit out there. So... Like... Okay.
You're kidding. It took me nearly 2 weeks to come even a tenth of that distance.
Yeah, it's gonna take you more than fucking 2 weeks. It's gonna take you fucking, like, a whole month. If not longer.
Yeah, I probably should have included that in the bad news category.
Yeah, no shit.
We should get going then. Any recommendations for getting to Icewind Dale? Preferably within this century?
I like that my character can at least, like, give some attitude back, even though I'm not in control of what the character says, other than these little measly responses. But I gotta say, that would be how I would respond. Like, preferably, like, within the next, I don't know, century? Like, when the fuck
Well,
we
there's
can
a
get
ship heading north in the next day or so. I
okay.
arranged passage for you, though you will have to find other ships heading north on your own once this one stops in Waterdeep. Shouldn't be too troublesome this time of year.
No. We're stopping in Waterdeep? Oh, dude. Man, Wizards of the Coast really, like, hit Minecraft up and was like, okay, so we're going to have the character journey through multiple different regions and realms that are in D&D lore. They're going from Waterdeep to Icewind Dale. This is... Alright.
And one last thing. One of our occultists was able to identify those grinning creatures that you have encountered. They are called Gru, and are part of a large, mysterious category of creatures commonly called Starspawn.
Nah, I'm just gonna look at them, and I'm gonna say it's Gru and minions. Despicable me.
Whatever their purpose is here, it cannot be good. The few times the Starspawn Gru are mentioned in our books usually labels them as minions, shock troopers, and harbingers for even greater evils and agents of ancient mad gods.
Yeah, minions. Alright, cool. So Gru and
How they
minions.
came here is unknown, but their
Can you
very
get out of my
presence
way?
is troubling.
Please.
The people working with them
Ma'am.
probably worship whatever elder
you.
god the Gru serve.
Interesting.
I suspect that you have found a cult of the Old Ones, which may explain why the man in the mask was interested in the devil cultists you found in Adro's Tower. They would likely have
That's
similar
what the tower
goals
was
and
called.
could be using similar resources.
I see. Fuck it.
The
Google
sage
insight
seems
check.
to be fairly
Leave, fuck
composed,
it.
but he could be concealing something. It's hard to say.
Yeah,
What else
more
can you
info.
tell us about these things?
Unfortunately, not much. Very little is known about them other than that they come from a place beyond the known multiverse.
I see. Did they come from Eberron? That would be kind of sick. Not gonna lie.
Mordenkainen himself never dared travel to their home, as it is a place beyond human reason or understanding. Simply going there would destroy a mortal, or at the very least drive them insane.
Why
What
take
might
Vaer?
they want with Endandra Vaer's body?
It's impossible to say. Many creatures that come from other planes have been known to open more portals to their homes and thereby facilitate an invasion. Theoretically, since dragons are tied to the very nature of magic in our world, they could use him as a focus for anchor point, though they would also need his soul for that, since the soul is what really ties dragons to Faerun.
Okay, that's right. We're in Faerun. So we're leaving Faerun, which is the most prominent and iconic location in D&D, and we're going to Waterdeep, and then from Waterdeep to Icewind Dale. Oh, this is getting crazy.
It could be that they simply need a host large enough for the parasite. There's also the possibility that they have taken his body to their home plane, in which case there is nothing we could do.
All right,
Thank you for the information.
Limited as it was.
One more time?
Keep
No,
this
thank
with you as you travel. You
What?
can use this
What?
to contact me from anywhere in Faerun at any time.
What do you?
If you're in dire trouble, or if you encounter something that might be very interesting to me, use that. Otherwise, abuse this privilege and I will sever the connection permanently.
Are you
Now
giving
go
me
down to the
sending stones?
docks and you will find passage on a ship heading north. Good luck.
What is this? Oh, it's a fire shield? What? Yo, that's sick. Okay. Not what I thought. I thought you were giving me sending stones. Okay, so we have to go to the docks. Question is where the fuck is the docks? Because I've actually never been to the docks. I don't see a location thingy. Oh, wait. Wayfinder. There we go. I was gonna say, it was like, I have a compass, a GPS. Alright, onward. We are going now. Only took us 14 minutes. Get out of my way. I want to get out of here. I don't want to be in Faerun anymore. Not that I don't like Faerun. Faerun's cool, but I'm curious now. They're sending me to Waterdeep, so now I want to know. I want to know what Waterdeep looks like in Minecraft. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, fuck you, lady. Hello. Hey, man.
Need a lift?
Yeah, I need a lift. Let's go to Icewind Dale.
The voyage north is long, and you discover an intense dislike of the sea, as
Oh,
you
we don't
find
even get to go to
yourself
Waterdeep,
repeatedly
man.
clutching the ship's railing and spewing out various meals into the waves. As the voyage continues, the air also grows colder, as settlements and cities along the coast become fewer and far between. By the time the captain tells you that your destination is near, you have already started counting how many seconds it takes for your puke to freeze against the hull of the ship. Looking up from the railing, though, you see a dark shape looming through the blowing snow, and something about it that has nothing to do with the cold causes you to shiver.
I see the prison inspector
Whoa,
has
whoa,
caught
whoa.
your
I
eye.
can't see anything.
Let's hope you don't find yourself going there anytime soon, unless you have business.
What is that place?
It's called Revel's End. In Harp's name, if ever there was one, as I've not known anywhere bleaker or more devoid of joy. There is a prison built to hold the worst criminals that mankind has to offer. Whether the sorry souls stuck in there
heard about
deserve it or not, well, I can't say.
Not only did they tie in actual D&D lore with the prison, they actually tied it in with a lot of things. The thing I remember the most is they showed the Icewind Dale prison in the D&D movie.
Again, prisons. How is it that humans are so taken with prisons, cells, and confining each other? It's unsettling.
Well, you know, Vaer, if I'm being honest, like, some people just, we need to confine them to a prison because they shouldn't be out in public. You know, it's just, prison systems are what, get us by, you know? Huh? Alright, anyway.
Why build something like that all the way out here?
Because they have nowhere to escape.
Well, the nice and fancy folk don't want no reminders of the dirty and dangerous people that they've locked up. So they put them as far from civilization as you can imagine.
Yeah,
Dead interval notwithstanding.
Yeah, right?
How much farther until port?
Yeah, 'cause I'm apparently gonna throw up.
Not much farther at all. See, there's our harbour. Just keep heading along that there path and you'll find your way to Caird Interval. Not much of a place for southerners, between the cold and the rough company, but you'll find shelter from the blizzards, and food. Good luck, wherever your journey takes you.
There's no snow. What do you mean blizzards? I see an aurora borealis. Okie dokie. This sign is blank. Jesus, dude.
Oh, what a miserable place.
How are you cold? It's
How
not
are
even
you
snowing.
cold? I can hear you shivering.
Oh.
That doesn't make sense. I'm the one who has to walk through this.
Oh, maybe because I am not simply a passive observer, and I am actually sharing your body. How many times must I explain this?
Right,
Sorry.
but shivering?
Oh, whoa.
I thought you needed your own body for
It's a
that.
bugbear.
Never mind. Why would anyone choose to live in such a dismal part of the world?
Okay, so it
Judging
wants us to
by
go
what
that
the
way. Well,
captain said along the
fuck
way,
it.
people who
Fighting this
either don't
bugbear.
want to be found or have nowhere else to go.
Lovely. Well, if we are to keep our business as quick as possible, I would suggest finding the nearest
Yeah.
bartender or
Alright,
such
we're
who
gonna
might
rage.
have heard rumors of a giant.
fuck this bugbear. Yeah. Alright, give me all them coins, brother. Ask the local bartender if they know a storm giant. Well, when we get there, we will. Is it a mimic? It is. Oh, wait, it's not. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Yes, sir. Give me all that shit right there. Okay, we'll alternate that around. Perfect, cool. Anything else? Nope. Alright. Time to go to the next town. I'm sad, there's no snow. It said blizzard. I don't see no blizzard. It's clear skies for me right here. Was Wizards of the Coast like, look, we want it to look like Icewind Dale, but at the same time we want our consumers and buyers to be able to run the game, because Minecraft, we know how your frames drop with rain, and also fucking oh. Okay. Hello. Ooh, I hit him fucking crit, baby. Let's go. Rage. Ow. Yeah. I see the snow. I can also see the cold of my breath if I was actually breathing. Oh. There's no steps. Okay. Hello. I guess we'll go to the bar. This is how you guys keep your city going. Ooh, what is this? How much do I have? I have 50. Have any armor? Ooh, they do. They have better armor. Oh, I feel like armor should be the best thing here. Yeah, let's do that. All right, better armor, baby. All right, we only have 19 gold, which kind of sucks. That's fine.
Haven't seen you around before. What do you want?
What do you want? Sounds like a bartender I would be improving.
Friendly.
Friendly. So long, anything strange, info on the town. Let's
What
get
can you
info
tell
on
me
town.
about this town?
Other than it being a hive of scum and villainy, and you got the castle up the hill, the lake we fish knucklehead trout out of when it's not frozen over.
Knucklehead trout.
And that's about it. All that's left after the rest of 10 towns after the incident some years back. Even the rogues of the world don't want to stay here if they can help it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Have you
Storm
heard
giant.
anything about a storm giant in the area? I'm looking for one that's supposed to live nearby.
Storm giant? That ain't like a frost giant? Or do you mean a stone giant? Because we got plenty of those up on our spine. I sometimes wander this way to hunt and raid.
No,
Sure.
I mean storm giant.
And I've got nothing for you. Though you could always ask Kelly, your goat kicker. She's been around a fair amount, one of those adventurer types, always looking for mercenary work and places to explore. You can usually find her down by the lakeside docks.
Have you
anything
had
strange?
any disappearances around here? Strange sightings? Anything?
It's Icewind Dale. People go missing in the storms all the time, and monsters come down from the mountains and the tundra every day.
So you guys are used to it.
Still, if you mean anything outside of that, no. Can't say as I've heard anything. People who get lost in the storms are either found within a week, alive, or turned into a walker. And the monsters are the same as ever.
Okay.
Then again, I did hear that something's been going on with the dwarves up in, Kelvin's Cairn. Lots of rumors and stories coming from them, though I don't think they've had any misfortune themselves. Just heard things through the grapevine.
Okay.
So long.
Seriously? You're not even gonna buy a meal or a room? Oh, wasting my time.
Well, you know, buddy, I could buy a room, but you didn't offer me a room. You just kept yapping. Yippee yapping, alright? You can't get mad. You were just yapping. Yap, 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 yap. Helja, goat kicker, how you doing?
Are you Helya?
Hell yeah.
And who wants to know?
My name is
Storm giant.
Katra, and I'm looking for a storm giant that's supposed to live in the Dale. Have you heard of anything like that?
Storm giant. Well, I'd be lying if I said I knew exactly what you're on about, but well, my partner and I did see something right queer in the mountains about a month back, and it was definitely giant and definitely stormy at the time.
And it was... Just want to make this clear. Right, queer? Sorry. Anyway,
What do you do around here?
I'm a right and proper adventurer, fighting monsters, digging up treasure, finding lost cities. That's my calling in life.
And I know I'm gonna fail this.
She
but let's
seems
just-
fairly full of bluster, but you cannot tell how much of it is justified pride and how much is made-up nonsense.
Of course.
And how
Accomplishments.
many monsters or lost treasures have you found exactly?
Oh, my fair share.
Okay. I should have incited on that.
Have you heard of any disappearances or strange happenings lately?
Outside of the usual. Well, my cousins in Kelvin's Cairn have been talking about a lot of rumors that have made their way up here with the trade caravans with Mithril Hall.
Mithril Hall, huh?
People going missing, losing their minds, and some stuff like that. Not sure how much can be believed. You know, people people like to tell tales.
My name is Katra.
Okay, wait, no, I
Storm
already-
giant. But
Any details you can.
hi,
There
there's
we
a
go.
trail on the opposite side of this lake, right across from us. That goes up into the mountains, as called the Spine.
All right.
A blizzard started blowing around one of the peaks in particular just a few years before I showed up here. Never let up once, nor moved. Storm just sits there, blowing away.
Interesting.
My partner and I, we thought we'd go see if anything were up that way. Thought maybe we'd find some magic item or a
Stupid.
wizard or something causing the storm. Maybe knock some sense into them or get some loot from the expedition.
You seriously risked life and limb thinking that there would be treasure there just because a storm had started?
Even if we found no goodies, we might have been able to see what was causing it. Maybe get the town's mayor to pay us for the information or something.
Good luck.
And what does this have to do with the giant?
I'm getting there.
Okay. I'm
So,
sorry.
After about an hour marching through the storm, we hear this voice in the blizzard saying, "Turn back and you'll die here," and some such. We weren't about to pack it in though.
Sounds like the DM trying to scare you away. Turn back. You'll die here.
Thing is, the snow was getting so thick and high around us, we could hardly even walk and it was getting dark. We tried to find shelter, but just kept getting turned around in the storm, and we were getting right cold. Cold.
Not
to the
right,
point you
Queer?
don't feel no cold no more. Wasn't until I hit the ground and everything started going black that I realized I was freezing to death.
Then you lived. Is that how you lost your eye?
But then, next thing I know, I'm awake. My toes and fingers hurt something fierce from the frostbite, and my whole body was stiff, but there I was, lying next to my partner. We'd been taken all the way down the mountain to a little cave, and someone had even set up a fire for us. But here's the kicker. There weren't no footprints around us. Nothing in the snow.
Interesting.
'Twere the wildest thing I ever seen, and I still ain't been able to figure it out.
Mum? A woman?
You said like a mum. You mean the face was a woman's?
Oh, far as I could tell, real flat, smash nose. Though, but I was about delirious from the cold, so don't take that part of the story too seriously.
Okay.
Where's your partner now?
Mickle. Oh, the
Mickle.
cowardly bum had enough of adventuring after that incident. He's working as a miner up in Kelvin's Khan with a bunch of our kinsmen now.
Any advice for someone looking to climb up there?
That's not what I clicked, but okay.
Yeah, don't do it. It was a daft idea, and by all rights, me and my partner should be dead. Might not be such a trial normally, but that blizzard will spell the end of you.
Thank you for your time.
Well, that is
Okay.
at least a little promising. What say you, Katra?
It's the only lead we've got at the moment, so it's probably worth investigating.
Yeah, it's definitely worth investigating. Climb the Spine. Ooh. Well, I think we're going to take that on the next video. So thank you guys to anybody who got at this point in the video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really shows support toward the channel and shows you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out. Other than that, you guys, thank you so much, and I will talk to you guys on the next Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons. Peace out, guys.